17 hours picking me a bouquet.
How do? So, I have brought you to the Grist Mill Swinging Bridge today, Patapsco Valley State Park. But, of course, we have some signage, and of course, I'm going to read it to you. So, bringing trade to Baltimore. Make easy the way for them, and then see what an influx of articles will be poured upon us. You are standing on the original roadbed of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, North America's first common carrier railroad. Now, notice it doesn't say the very first railroad because it wasn't. Baltimore's leading merchants and businessmen founded the B&O in 1827, although, as I've told you, the first 13 miles weren't completed, and regular freights weren't really carried until about 1832 or so, to connect the city to western markets. Within a few decades, raucous steam-powered trains carried daily deliveries of coal, wheat, and lumber from rural areas to the port of Baltimore, securing the city's prominence in world trade. Ellicott City Station, which I've taken you to and shown you around a bit. B&O spawns industries in the Patapsco Valley. Water power and the railroad made the Patapsco Valley an ideal place for industry. Shortly after the railroad's completion, established factories expanded and new factories were built. The railroad provided a ready supply of materials and a convenient means of shipping products to Baltimore, as other things that they mentioned, as well as lots of granite for buildings. The B&O linked the Patapsco Valley's mill communities together and connected them with the outside world. Until 1949, daily passenger trains trundled up and down the valley carrying mail, passengers, and newspapers. Railroad stations also provided residents with telegraph services. And of course, don't forget Ellicott's Mill, one of the first big mills in the area. Completed in 1829, the B&O crossed the Patapsco River atop the graceful Patterson Viaduct. Along the Patapsco Heritage Trail, you will follow or parallel the path of the early railroad. Look for stone bridges, walls, and culverts, which date back to the railroad's early development. So they're over 150 years old, close to 200. At this location, you can see the remains of stone abutments for the Patterson Viaduct, a bridge that once carried tracks across the river, and now supports a footbridge for park users. And there's an old picture right there. So come along. Oh, my front screen is conking out on me again, so sorry about the bad camera work and selfies. But here we are. It's a lot of fun. It's a great bridge. Now, if you don't like bridges or heights, it may not be for you. So you got about 10 cables on each side. Ooh, some fly fishing down there. Awesome. And there is another bridge over yonder, which you can see in the distance. That is still used by the B&O, or slash CSX. Mostly for commercial purposes. Let me stop for a second, give you some more of the view. So again, these abutments, as they call them, are almost 200 years old. Look at the shape that they're still in. As mentioned in the signage, the bridge was destroyed by the flood, but this stone, of course, was not. And something tells me it was made from Ellicott City granite. View looking back. Just a terrific bridge. I haven't been here in a little bit. For some reason, I remember it being a little bit longer. But it's fun to walk across. So it's also known as the Grist Mill Bridge, and it might be known as a swinging bridge, but trust me, it does not swing. It's very sturdy. It's in very good shape. these wooden planks, which I'm sure are mostly, oh, except for this one, most of them are probably a couple to a few decades old, but everything is in great shape. There you got the Patapsco River leading out to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Really great little feature of the Patapsco Valley State Park. As I've said, I live pretty nearby. Really fond of this park. It's a good park. Lots to it. It's really big. It spans, they say it spans 4 or 5 counties, but I'm quite sure it barely touches number 4 and number 5. Quickly, I'm going to take you around, give you a somewhat distant view of the bridge, because we will have our the sun behind us, and you should be able to get a nice look at it. Again, as with maybe the last video, by the time you see this, that view is better, but I gotta walk through a lot of, no, not really, let's see, sorry. This will give us a better view. That'll be pretty close. If I have time, I'll go around that little path. But as with the Soapstone Trail, which you may have seen or will see soon, this part of the park, anyhow, again, it's a fair-sized state park. Both the Soapstone Trail is very close to the UMBC campus, and this area where the Grist Mill Bridge is, mind you, just about a mile downriver is where Cascade Falls is, which I showed you this past winter. Right now we are about smack in the middle, the south central Catonsville, pardon me. If I remember to, I'll link them. I've shot quite a bit around this park in the last couple years. I know a lot of folks have tuned in more recently. There's a great, so the railroad bridge up that way leads into a very long tunnel. It may be a 1/4 of a mile long, but it's probably not that long. It's at least about 1/8 of a mile long. It feels like forever when you actually walk through it, and it is dark and it is cold and it is creepy, and I probably won't do it again today, but it's really kind of fun if you're not really easily spooked by such things. It's really a great bridge. I love this park. So yeah, I taped the tunnel walk through, and a couple other videos around the park in the last couple years, which I think are pretty good, pretty fun. You might enjoy. Might as well take you all the way down here now that we're here. Oh, almost out of time. Just really cool. All right. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Till next one.